A very long time ago, I learned and embraced the concept we are all responsible for our own feelings. That means it's my job to manage my feelings and it's your job to manage your feelings. This is called emotional responsibility. If you're a people pleaser, I know this concept is really confusing, especially if you have a partner that tries to make you responsible for their feelings but fails to take any accountability on how their behaviors affect your feelings. Let me help you unpack it all. And if you're new to my page, my name is Jackie and I'm giving real examples of emotional abuse so that you can spot them in your relationships. My ex and I actually discussed the concept of personal responsibility at the very start of our relationship. On day 3, he came to me with a list of questions, and one of them was, what is the most important thing to you in a relationship? We both wrote down our answers separately. I told him, you're not going to like my answer because it's my personal happiness. The moment I am unhappy in this relationship is the moment I'm going to leave. You know what? He said the exact same. We agreed that we were both responsible for our own happiness. Little did I know that meant different things to the both of us. See, I fully accept that I cannot control somebody else's behavior. Trying to is called abuse. So even after the honeymoon phase, when I learned that my ex was kind of emotional, even though he ended up being a little bit crass and critical and lazy and bad with money, I felt like I accepted all of those parts of him. I never asked him to change. Instead, I set boundaries around what I would and would not do in order to preserve my personal peace. But for him, taking responsibility for his happiness meant telling me what I needed to do so that he could be happy. Then engaging in controlling behaviors if I didn't comply. I guess technically he was taking responsibility for his happiness because he was able to successfully manipulate me into managing his feelings for him. But this is the very definition of abuse and coercive control. Healthy people manage their feelings by making requests, observing behavior, and then setting boundaries around what they will and will not do. Unhealthy people expect other people to manage their feelings and then become abusive if they don't. If this is how your relationship feels, please understand that this is abuse. It is not your responsibility to manage the feelings of other people. If your partner asks you to do something to help them emotionally, you have to check in with yourself. Does this violate my autonomy? Does this go against my values? Do I want to do this? If any of those answers are no, then you have a right to choose to not do it. Understanding that when we people please, we self-abandon. An emotionally healthy person will understand and respect your choice. Because at the end of the day, we're all responsible to manage our own feelings. But emotionally abusive people, on the other hand, will throw a temper tantrum.